squaring off tonight, Grant.
Here we go.
I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the one. Jackson can't get it to go.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
George with the bucket.
A wing not afraid to mix it up inside. PG-13 finishing down low.
Morant with it, guarded by Covington. Pass to Bain. Lets the three fly. Here's Morant, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way on Robert Covington.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Morant. It's rebounded by Zubac.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Pass to George. Now Zubac. And here's George. And George with the jam.
And we know George is a great shooter, but when he's attacking the rim like that, it gives this team a whole different attitude.
And it's Morant off the drive. Great D that time from Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's George. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Bain. Outside for Brooks. Launches it. It's rebounded by Zubac.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
On the wing man. Pass to Covington. Kicks it to George. From behind the arc. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Zubac. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers. Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And here are the Clippers now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. George passes to Covington. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Covington's got 6.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Jackson gets the bucket.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Leonard finds Zubac. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Zubac. Another shot. No luck on that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. on Robert Covington.
You know John Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Leonard. He can't get that one to fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Pass to Adams. Up top, Brooks. Outside Bain. Let's go with a 3. Covington grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's Leonard. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. 30 seconds left now in the first quarter. Morant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Brooks, the pass to Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And Morant drops them both. .16 seconds left in the first quarter here. For 3, George fires in the triple. George has got 9 points.
Confident shot by George off the hot pass. Doesn't waste time thinking about his selection.
From deep, Bain keeps it alive, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under
Review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue with
Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Clippers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's man in at the point guard. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
the hands of Kawhi are huge, and they help him palm the ball, slam it with ease.
Now Morant, 10 points for him. Fires from 14. Here's Adams. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Leonard with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Pass to man. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Covington against Jackson. Now here's Brooks. The 3 from Bain. Sinks the tray. Bain's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work, because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long, but if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Memphis trailing here. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Tipped. Here's George. He's got 12. Pass to Leonard. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively. Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Brooks with it. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Jackson with a screen on George. And then Morant with the jam!
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
For three, George. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
From deep, Bane. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Memphis. Here's George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Kennard outside. Pass to Tillman. Up top, Kennard. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
It's that time, Grizzlies fans. Here comes your Grizzlies.
Morris, he's checked in for the Clippers. Russell Westbrook comes in for man. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. He got a piece of it. Kennard with it. Guarded now by George. Back to Kennard. Tillman with a screen. Takes a 3. Back to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Tillman. It's stolen by Leonard. George left side. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Aldama. Back to Clark. To the middle. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard passes to Morris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First one falls for him.
Marcus Morris Sr. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morris. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Kennard on the take. He's off on the layup. The Clippers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. George passes to Morris. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Crosses over. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pass to Kennard. Fires the 3. Tillman. Tipped back in for 2.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Here's Morris. Clark grabs the board. Kicks it out to Kennard. 3-pointer. Here's Aldama. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Los Angeles, leading by 6. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will... Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Here's Westbrook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
Pass to Bain. Beyond the arc. Here's Jackson. Can't get it to drop, so the Clippers will take it the other way. Leonard outside. Here's Zubats, and it's slammed in by Zubats.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer, one of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Jackson outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's got 5 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent.
Here's Moran. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Ivica Zubats.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Good on both. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Westbrook, the pass to Zubats. Oh, stolen by Moran. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Bain. Moran against Morris. Morant, no good. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Brooks outside. Goes back up. Adams. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Westbrook into the lane. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And the Clippers lead by 7.
When it comes to attacking the lane, Westbrook is incredible. One of the best drivers in the league.
Jackson with a screen on George. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
At the line for Memphis.
That one's off.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
He's off on the second. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. George with it, guarded by Morant. George passes to Zubats. Kicks it out to Westbrook. It's George on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't bank that one in.
Second personal foul.
The free throw drops for Bain. For Memphis, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Here's Moran. That shot off the mark. So the Clippers will take it the other way. George outside to the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Pass to Zubats. Westbrook outside. And here's Morris. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Substitution on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And it's Kennard on the take. Soft touch off the glass. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
And he drops it first. Man, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Leonard drops them both. The Grizzlies shooting 40% so far in this one. Kennard finds Williams. Kicks it out to Kennard. 54 seconds left in the third. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
You're smart about picking his spots. That time Leonard senses opportunity and flies up the floor.
They set the screen. Kennard can't get it to go. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Morris can't hit. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Kennard can't get it to go. The Clippers in the lead.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Zubats passes to Leonard. Off target from 3-point range. Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. And here's Morant outside. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's and it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's man in at the point. Leonard finds George. 3-pointer, no good. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now off the inbound. George's shot is good.
An elite player in this league, it's Paul George stepping up, scoring in bunches tonight.
Pass to Bain. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Adams with a screen on George. The 3 from Bain. Hits the 3-pointer.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's Morant. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
George hits them both. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Morant with it. Pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Outside Bain. Now Adams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Well, Los Angeles shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. And that one's good, man.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Outside Bain. All alone. And right through it goes. Bain's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's getting to his spots and executing. Just making the game look easy.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's good. And the Clippers lead by 7.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And it's Morant off the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Pass to George. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Adams with a screen on Morris. Back to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
He's not going to let this game get away from them. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
George passes to Morris. Out left to the wing. Leonard up top. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
From deep Bain. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. George, no good. Morant, pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Now Adams. George defending. Pass to Adams. To the left wing. George with a steal. Zubac with it. He's picked up by Adams. George outside. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth.
The officials were right on top of that
one. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
The 3 from Bain, and they'll get another chance. Pass to Jackson, deflects the pass. Outside Morant, launches a 3. And again, Memphis no good. And it's the Clippers ball. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. George for 3, gets the 3 ball to go. George has got 32 points.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Pass to man. Leonard outside. Takes a three. He can't get it to go. So the Clippers win it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack, and this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the three. And Ayton throws it down.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
Morant against Paul, and Morant throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Durant, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Brooks, and it's sent back by KD.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Off the inbound pass, and Morant throws it down.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
To the middle. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Okogie misses. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
And here's Booker from the arc. They get it again. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Jackson.
Slashing in for the hammer. KD showing how to punish the rim.
Bane for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Durant, good. And a nice assist from Booker. KD's got his second basket of the game. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this game.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
KD can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The 3 from Morant. Bane against Booker. Lets it go from deep. And another miss by Memphis.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Trains the three-pointer.
At the arc, Kevin Durant is totally in his comfort zone. Nothing could shake him off that look.
Outside for Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Okogie. And then Durant with the dunk.
The defense has to be careful. Kevin Durant has hops, taking the ball straight to the rim.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Morant. 8 points for him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. KD's shot is off. Morant with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Adams. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Durant for 3, stolen by Brooks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Okogie inside the three-point line. Brooks right side. Tries again. Adams trying to free himself up. And that one drops. Morant's got 12.
He has elite athleticism, makes John Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
A nice shot by Booker.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Durant for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Memphis trailing here. Jackson from long range gets the three-pointer to fall.
Not only is Jaren a viable option from 3, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
And here's Booker from the arc. No good there. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Grizzlies out in front, leading by just 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here with the hustle stats for Memphis.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode. And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
And the Grizzlies shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And finished off by Morant.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Booker with a deep 3. Here's Durant. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. Stolen by Durant. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Left side, Bane. Jackson, a screen on Booker. And a wide open look for Bane. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the inside. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Durant. Brooks kicks to Adams. Outside, Bane. Back to Adams. There's the steal. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Payne passes to Ross. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Kennard for 3. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Ross with a wide open look. They get the rebound. Baisley passes to Ross. Here's Baisley. Another shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Passes it to Aldama. They need this. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Grizzlies have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They play the clock right, they go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Williams with the ball. Biombo on him. Williams, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Phoenix with another turnover here. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it? That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
5 seconds left in the first half. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead stand high. Dave, thank you. And time. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
On the court for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. For three, Booker, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Paul kicks to Durant. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks dishes to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Ball against Morant. Here he goes. And finished off by Morant.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Booker with no one around. No good on the three.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Phoenix leading by 5. Down low. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Memphis ball.
Morant drives in. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Ayton.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
Both free throws good from Morant. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 3-point lead. Booker in the corner. And KD the bucket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Brooks kicks to Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Fires for 3. Jackson has the open look. And again, Memphis no good. Suns leading by 5. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Drops in the tray. Booker's got 5.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Paul for 3. Here's Durant. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brooks with no one around. Hits it from 3-point range. Now it's just a 3-point Suns lead.
Just another way Dillon Brooks can beat you. His pull-up game is outstanding.
Here's Booker. Brooks grabs the board. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, but he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best. You better start picking him up at half court. KD is that kind of shooter.
Morant outside to the paint and finished off by Morant.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Stolen by Durant. The dish to Paul. The pass to Ayton. KD on the wing. Here's the three. And they'll get another chance. Paul kicks to Durant. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Paul. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Phoenix Suns. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Durant with a screen on Morant. Paul with the 3. Count that one. Durant's got 11 points here in just the second half. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Here's Brooks. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Paul passes to Durant. Stolen by Brooks. Bain against Booker. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes. You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant kicks to Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Ayton, the pass to Paul. Here's Okogie, guarded by Bain. 4 on the clock. KD a screen on Morant. And then Durant with the jam.
KD with the reach to finish anything you throw his way.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Morant with it, now guarded by Booker. And it's Morant missing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Payne for 3. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Durant deciding where to go with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The size and length of Durant poses problems for defenders, which is why they foul him.
He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bain passes to Adams. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Ayton. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. Chris Paul covering.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both free throws good from Morant.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Paul kicks to KD. There's the pick. Fires from deep. Brooks grabs the board.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And stolen by Booker. Paul outside. Pass to Durant. A 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
And Memphis turns it over again. Phoenix leading by 6. Booker looking around. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
The wide open look for Durant. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Brooks from outside. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton kicks to KD. From outside the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. Morant right side. And it's KD with the rebound. Okogie for 3. Misses. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This was all right, David. Thank you. And that about wraps it up for Grizzlies.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot.
You see Paul George's focus that time. Opportunistic bucket, gets to the interior and does the work.
For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Zubats.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's George on the wing. Back to Leonard. Pass to Mann. It's Covington on the wing. 3-pointer off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Ayton inside. Covered by Covington. Really left him alone that time. Booker's got 6.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
The Suns have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handle.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The 3. It's rebounded by Zubats.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
And Phoenix has possession, following the score by the Clippers. George with a steal. Here's Mann, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Both free throws good from Booker. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Now here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Pass to Mann. And here's George. Fires the 3. Now Zubats. Leonard for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. George, good. George has got 11 points.
Yeah, Paul George not waiting around, wanting to get out in transition, run the floor, and become a dangerous weapon on the perimeter.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world, I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Here's Covington, and the jam by Covington.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Paul passes to Booker. Here's Durant. from outside the arc. It's rebounded by George. The Clippers have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. He's got 14.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
Ayton in the high post. The kick to Durant. From deep. Five on the clock. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Nice shot by George.
George playing with purpose, and he is in attack mode.
Outside Paul to end the run. Drops in the 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Los Angeles. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA, so they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Pass to man. Back to Covington. Leonard for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. And stolen by Leonard. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Paul finds Booker. The kick to Durant. Ayton with a screen. Fires for 3. And the Suns get it back. Outside Paul. Fires from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside Covington. Nifty move. And the jam by George.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Durant for 3. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just from deep range, KD can bury you.
For 3, George. He buries it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
They get it again. Ayton passes to Booker. Now here's Paul. Here we go, all alone. Here's George. Count that one. George has got 27 points.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Pass to Leonard. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league. like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. 80s game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
That's good from George. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
NBA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
The Clippers in the lead.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Clippers.
First free throw is good.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
Nice shot by Okogie.
There's a lot of people who are very curious about Ayton and the total package he is. Nice pass there.
Timeout called, the Clippers. Morris, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook comes in for man. Westbrook with it. Biyombo's there. Stolen by Ross. Payne with it. Guarded now by George. And he's going for the lob. And Biyombo slams it home.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as TJ Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
That one falls.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
The Suns have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Ross against George. Pass to Baisley. We've got 22 seconds left in the second. Blocked! George passes to Morris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He's off on the first.
Marcus Morris Sr.
And he's good on the second. Outside Ross. Pass to Payne. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
With the score, your Clippers, 39, the Suns, 32.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, and happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
The Clippers call timeout. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
For three, George. And that comes off the assist by Morris. George has got 32 points.
Just deadly from outside. PG getting some space. Does not hesitate there.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Morris. George finds Morris. Oh, denied by Durant.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. No problems knocking that one down. And it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. It's George on the wing. Booker defending. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Booker. He's got 10. Drains the triple.
And there's not a thing you can do against Devin Booker when he's heating up like this.
Paul against Westbrook. The kick out to Morris. On the take. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 14.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, it had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Now here's Booker. 13 points in the game. Leonard finds George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
Yeah, BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Now here's Westbrook. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those. Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
For three, Booker. And the Suns miss again. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-3 run. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Now here's Durant. Give him 8. That shot, no good. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Here's Leonard. The shot won't fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Durant's shot is off. And here are the Clippers now. They're on a 19-3 run. George for three. Pure from three-point range. George has got 42 in the game. Booker against George. Pass to Paul. Outside for Booker. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Off target on the outside leaner. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Paul George more and more comfortable at creating some offense for himself using the bounce.
Outside Booker. Here's Okogie. Puts it up. The kick out to Paul. Durant for three. And they recover it. Fires the three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And that's not going to go. And so it's Los Angeles. Already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Well, the Suns shooting just 35% from the floor. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Durant with a screen on George. Offensive rebound. And Durant gets it to go.
Oh, great hustle from the swing man that time as Durant doing whatever he could do to keep it alive.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubats. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Here's Paul. Outside Durant. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Morris can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The three ball. And the Suns get it back. Durant finds Paul. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. The kick out to Morris. Shoots. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
And stolen by Booker. Outside Durant. Takes the three. Buries it from 3. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Okogie. From downtown. It's rebounded by Morris.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
And Westbrook providing some emotional spark with that jam.
Durant inside. He's working on Morris. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
Ball finds Durant. Lets it go from deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Morris. George for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant for 3. On target from range. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
That's one of Durant's specialties. He can pull up off the drive and shoot right over you, not even knowing you're there.
George for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. The 3 is up. They get it back. Outside Durant. From the arc. That doesn't go either for Durant. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Paul George.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. It's stolen away. Down low. Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Good assertive play from KD, refusing to be denied on the interior.
George for 3. Pure from 3-point range. George has got 49 in the game.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Westbrook can't hit. And so here's Phoenix. Durant with it. Guarded now by George. Oh, and that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Leonard for 3. The Suns clear it. Durant with it. The 3. Durant with another miss. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Well, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill.
Well, you know, Greg, when you... Look at these rosters. Both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
On offense, here are the Clippers. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
Morant kicks to Jackson. To the paint, here's Adams. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's man. Steven Adams making his last shot. Zubac's no good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Memphis moving it around. Durant. Jackson finds Adams. Bain against George. Here's Adams. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Morris. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Leonard on the wing. And here's George for 3. No good on the shot. And Memphis the other way now. Outside, Bain. Back to Jackson. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Man passes to Leonard. And the 3 off target. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Payne for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to Morris. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Morris outside to stop the drought. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers trail by 7. Here's George. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Payne for 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. A nice shot by George.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Offline with his three. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Adams, the pass to Bane. And they recover it. Here's Jackson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Stolen by Jackson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Brooks dishes to Jackson. It's stolen by Morris. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Morant passes to Jackson. And that one is good. 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The defensive work they've done again. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Now Morant. It's hauled in by Zubac.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Leonard kicks to Zubac. Outside, George. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Morant passes to Bane. The three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers shooting 43% from the floor. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Leonard with the steal. Morris finds George. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant outside. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Memphis leading. And here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Kick out to Adams. Passes to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Bane's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Morris with the bucket.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Marcus Morris adept at using that size and touch to his advantage.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Russell Westbrook in for Terrence Mann. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Kennard for three. It's hauled in by Zubac for Los Angeles. They've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Morris, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Aldama gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Westbrook. And here's Morris for three. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Clark right side. Excellent D there from George.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Russell Westbrook, the ability to consistently touch paint is impressive. What a driver.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Going inside and finished off by Westbrook.
This guy is an incredible dunker in space. The defense just says, let me step back here.
Kennard kicks to Clark. Aldama passes to Clark. Here's Tillman. Paul George with the steal. Leonard inside. He's covered by Clark. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Marries it from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
Offensive rebound, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
With 2 seconds left. No good that time. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now we'll send it over. Thank you, David, for that interview.
25, the Grizzlies, 25.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Here's Leonard. That one doesn't go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on George.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Clippers trail by 4. Here's George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Morant. And the layup falls. Morant's got 13 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
George looking around. Now the pass to Zubac. Out to Morris. This is to Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. George. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Brooks to the inside. Stolen by George. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Westbrook leading the charge. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And a wide open look for Payne. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by George.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there.
Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. He's got 11.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Westbrook with it. Now defended by Adams. Left side, Leonard. Adams trying to free himself up. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Leonard. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Morant. Oh,
he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, how high does Westbrook get up on these drives? The defense, no choice but to put him at the stripe.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And so Westbrook makes them both. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Brooks misses. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. Morris finds George. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Grizzlies shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Jackson against Morris. Here's Morant. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he drives in. No good. That would have tied it. The Grizzlies shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Leonard against Jackson. Off target from outside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George passes to Zubac. A 3 from Leonard. Out to Morris. for the tie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under
different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
To make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good for Morris. That one drops. He ties it up. Lets it go from the wing, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Morant's got 19 points.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Dish now to Adams. Bain with it. George picks him up. Bain, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Westbrook, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Morant, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, he didn't get them all, but they'll be able to breathe just a bit easier with the 2-possession lead.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Westbrook finds George. Here's Zubats. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Bain. He's covered by Leonard. On the wing, Jackson. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Memphis leading by 8. Morant left side. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Leonard against Brooks. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. Morris passes to Westbrook. Outside, George.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
Down low. Adams down low. He's covered by Westbrook. Westbrook against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
gives a team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Morant surveying the D. There's the drive, and the rejection by Zubac. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Westbrook with the block. On the wing, George. Back to Zubac. Out to Morris. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 1:33 left in the fourth. Here's George. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Morant outside. Stolen by Westbrook. From deep, George. Leonard kicks to Zubac. And the wide-open shot from Morris. And the Clippers miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Grizzlies.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Brooks against Morris. Now here's Morant for three. Rebound by the Clippers. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. From deep, George. That one no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. It's tipped. Adams finds Jackson for the three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Outside, George. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. From deep three-point range. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fan.
best of them.
Yeah, each side are going to have their hands full on defense. Look, both sides need to bring the intensity to try and disrupt the offensive flow any way they can.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. Nails it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Booker. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
From deep, Bane. The Suns clear it. 4-3. Okogie's shot is off. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brooks outside. Outside Bane. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Jackson for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Second chance shot, and it's Adams missing. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant finds Jackson. For 3. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. Paul passes to Aiden. Back to Paul. Oh, stolen by Morant. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Bane. Morant against Paul. And then Morant with the dunk.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it. The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Jackson. And Durant with the block.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
That one's no good. The Suns have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Booker with it, started by Morant, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Pass to Brooks. The shot comes out, and Phoenix the other way now. Outside Paul. Here's Okogie. And they'll get another chance. Outside Paul. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple.
By no means a volume three-point shooter. Paul picks his spots and is very accurate.
Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Durant's got 6.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
Outside Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Brooks against Booker. The kick to Durant. Launches it. Pass to Okogie. 3-pointer. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep. From deep 3-point range. Paul with a steal. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
There's 48 seconds left in the first. On the wing, Brooks. Here he goes. Yep, that one goes.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
And the Suns miss again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Booker can't get it to go. Memphis trailing here. Jackson outside. Plenty of space. And another basket for Memphis.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous J.
Pass to Okogie. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Eight seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
The deep three from Durant.
This team leans on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front, up 4.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Morant. He takes it in.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Durant, no good. Memphis leading. Left side, Morant. And stolen by Durant. Right side, Paul. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Paul's got 5. Well, Memphis shooting around 50% in the game so far. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Payne against Booker. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. In transition. Here come the Suns. They get the rebound. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Outside Payne. Jackson on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. 7 points in the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Ayton finds Booker. Drops in the 3.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that 3-point answer.
Here's Morant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Paul passes to Booker from deep. And it's It's Bane with the rebound.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Morant. The shot that time not on target. Paul with some nice D. Here's Okogie. Counted from distance. Okogie's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
Memphis calls timeout. A line change here for Memphis. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Williams. Back to Kennard. Tillman with a screen. 3-pointer. Kennard can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. And he lobs it up to the rim. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Jacks up a 3, and Kennard with the 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh yeah, you're done.
Ross can't get it to go.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And it's Warren missing. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. It's Ross on the wing. Can they get it? Fader on the way. Oh, there's the alley. Williams with it. Guarded now by Biyombo. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Substitution on the court.
There's 38 seconds left in the half. Here's Kennard. Tipped. Clark outside. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball finds Ayton. Outside Durant. Back to Ayton. On the wing, Durant. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. Durant's got 11.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And no good. And so it's Memphis.
36.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the court for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position, locking down the middle. Okogie on the wing, down low. Paul passes to Durant. This one for 3. Durant. Booker for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Outside Durant. The 3 is up. Offensive board. It's Booker on the wing. Clock at 6. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Suns foul. Josh Okogie. First personal foul. Second team.
And so it's Memphis with it. 6-point game. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Durant. Let's go with a three. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Durant's got 14.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
The three from Bane. The Suns clear it. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ayton with it. Stolen by Bane. 4-3. And another miss by Memphis. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And Booker with the jam.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Here's Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The free throw drops for Morant.
Suns foul.
Hits both from the stripe.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And Booker with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
There's Jackson with the 3. Pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And Morant no good on that one. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. The free throw drops for Bane.
Shooting for Memphis.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. The kick to Durant. Outside Booker. Beyond the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds now. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. To the inside. Adams. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Adams has got his second basket.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Booker, the pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Bane, 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. Bane's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Paul passes to Booker. For 3. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Chris Paul.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
That one misses. The Suns have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. For 3, Booker. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
The free throw drops for Bane. Phoenix making some changes. Morant against Payne. Morant, the pass to Brooks. No good from outside. Well, the Suns shooting just under 40% from the field. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Memphis is going just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Ross against Kennard. Six to shoot. Pass to Williams. Takes it inside. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. It's Ross on the wing.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got T.J. Warren. Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Baisley in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Payne. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Aldama.
Suns foul. Darius Baisley. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Kennard outside. Launches a 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he makes all 3.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Ross. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Kevin Durant comes in for Baisley. Okogie's checked in for Warren. And it's Paul in for Payne. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
The jump hook, and Ayton gets it to go.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. The 3 from Bain. Here's Brooks, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Morant. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. In transition.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Brooks outside. Off the mark there with a 3. The Suns have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Paul. Durant against Bain. Releases. And stolen by Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Right side Paul. The kick to Durant. Fires the three. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside. Beautiful timing from KD. He just knows when to get up there for the alley-oop.
Memphis leading. 1:51 left in the game. Morant, the pass to Adams. And an intentional foul right there. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Jackson. To the paint. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist from Jackson. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead. Durant's shot is off. The Grizzlies have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And Jackson gets double teamed. And the dunk by Jackson.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew that.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Releases from 15. And it's Adams missing. And it's the Suns with the ball. Down by 15. From deep three-point range. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Here's Jackson. Top of the key jumper, no good. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Durant with it. From deep. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one that...
It's the Suns to start out. Here's Paul. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's man in at point guard. 6 to shoot. Here's Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here's man. Morris outside. Pass to Zubac. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Booker against George. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
George with the ball. Outguarded by Booker. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Durant, and finished off by KD.
Offensively, just what you're hoping for with that possession. KD coming down on the rim.
The 3 from George. That shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Ball passes to Okogie. Durant inside.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? 100 kicks to Zubac. From deep, George. Morris outside. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And George with the stuff.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
It's Durant on the wing, covered by Morris. And then Durant with the dunk.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
George with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Poke loose. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's good. Durant with a 3. Durant's got 11 points.
Accurate from deep. Durant's a gifted shooter. One of the best we've ever seen.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Booker outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Durant with a wide open look. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 13.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Zubac no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent. but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Paul with the three. Kept alive. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Durant deciding where to go with it. Launches a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Morris passes to Mann. Here we go, one-on-one. Booker in the corner. To the right side. Outside, KD. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. In the corner, George with it. To the paint, deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Here's George. Here's Mann, defended by Paul. Back to George. Here's Mann. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's a Kogi in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Ayton a screen on Morris to the middle. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots over Zubac. Here's Ayton. Knocked loose. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Clippers trail by 6 to the inside. Leonard the pass to Mann. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Ayton kicks to Durant. And a miss there on the triple. Durant's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Inside. And no good that time. Good D by Booker. Ball passes to Ayton. Stolen by Zubac. And now the Clippers on the break. Pass to Leonard. Here's Mann. Defended by Booker. Paul with the ball. Leonard picks him up. That's tipped. George against Paul. Here's Mann. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Phoenix turns it over again. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Zubac, a screen on Booker. George. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Zubac.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Paul, right side. Too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Leonard on the wing. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And there's the pass to George. That evens the score.
Filing to try and stop the shot, but PG-13 with terrific body control makes him pay.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Tipped away. Well, Phoenix shooting well, 50% from the floor. Booker draws the double. For 3, Durant, good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Ayton in the corner. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bucket is good.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Morris outside. Leonard with no one around. Good on the 3-point shot. And now a 3-point Clipper lead. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And George kicks to Leonard. This is it to Zubac. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
I love how Kawhi gets to his spots. He won't let the defense throw him off.
Booker the pass to Okogie. Paul with the 3. Ayton inside. Zubac defending, and it's good. 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Man passes to George. Leonard on the wing. Outside for George. The 3. No good that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead by 3. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
27.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in a point. The shot by George, no good. Suns trail by 6. Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Ayton. Out to KD. Takes the three. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 21.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Puts up a three. Another three for Phoenix.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
Westbrook kicks to George. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his fourth rebound in this one. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The three from KD. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's sent back by KD.
KD's 7'5" wingspan in action. Swatting that one away.
On defense, the Suns. In the corner, it's Morris. Back to Leonard. A three ball. It's rebounded by Paul.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Ayton missing. The Clippers in the lead. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls. Well, probably a little drag in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. On the wing, Booker, defended by George. No good from Booker. Clippers leading by 3. Leonard dishes to George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 18 points.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Westbrook with the bucket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Paul outside. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. George passes to Leonard. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Leonard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
It's good. 7 points in the game.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the middle. Here's Durant. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now just a 4-point Clipper lead. George finds Morris. Zubac's with it. Pass to Westbrook. Goes back up. Just 4 to shoot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And they get it back. Stolen by George. Paul against Westbrook.
He's such a ferocious player. Westbrook nearly snapped the rim that time.
And Phoenix turns it over again. Clippers leading by 6. Here's George, and it's sent back by KD. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. He kicks to Ayton. Booker in the corner. Pass to Okogie. Fires the three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Got a piece of it. And we've reached the end of the third. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 6. We've got more in store for you right after. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Los Angeles calls timeout. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked to the team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Paul. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Westbrook, no good.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Leonard kicks to George. Second chance effort. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Okogie, the pass to Booker to take the lead. Ball against Westbrook. Here's Ayton. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Clippers have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. To tie it up. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one drops for him.
You can't forget to box out Kawhi. He is very aggressive at putting shots back.
Here's Westbrook. Another shot. A 3 from Leonard. Here's Zubac. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Ayton finds Paul. And Ayton throws it down.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Clippers leading by 3. Westbrook passes to Zubac. It's deflected. Stolen by Durant. For 3, Booker hands it from downtown. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
They get it back. Leonard. Zubac, the pass to Leonard. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Leonard inside. Working on Booker. Zubac in the post. He's covered by Ayton. Kicks it out to Leonard. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense. They are really piling up the steals in this one.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
To the paint, Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. George with the ball. Yep, that one goes in there. 22 points for George.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Here's Paul. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
He is a great kid. I'd love to see this from a stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Here's George. Whoops, they pick off the pass. To the inside. Stolen by Zubac. From past the arc. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. Yeah, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, KD. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Beautiful defense by Durant, one of the biggest improvements since he's joined the Warriors. Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
And the Suns call time here. They trail by 1. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.